What is happening, people? My name is Brian Alsruhe, and I like to eat. The problem is that a lot of my favorite foods are not necessarily the best for you. I love pizza, I love burgers, I love burritos, tacos, cheesesteaks, and while all of these foods are fine in moderation, if you are eating for performance or to lose some body fat, then these probably aren't your best choices. So a couple months ago, when I decided that I needed to lose like 30 to 40 pounds, I knew many of these foods were not gonna be regular staples in my diet. So what I thought I'd do for this video is share with all of you 7 of my most utilized meals during this cut, just in case some of you needed some ideas of healthier options to eat. Now, if any of these meals in particular seem intriguing to you, drop that in the comment section down below, because if enough of you are interested, then I will make an entire standalone video on that meal itself, showing how to prepare, what ingredients, all those types of things. So if that is something that you would like, then definitely, again, drop it in the comment section down below. But for right now, let's get into the meals. All right, so meal number 1 is gonna take care of a little bit of those pizza cravings for me, because these are homemade meatballs in red sauce. Now, these meatballs have very little filler in them, and all of the meat obtained to make them was from a local farmer. It is grass-fed, it's super healthy, they are amazing, and the red sauce is homemade, so this really is a good option, and it does stop those cravings for pizza and other Italian foods just a little bit. It doesn't completely fulfill it, but it does help somewhat. So I was eating meatballs probably at least once a week, if not more. Meal number 2 is gonna be ground chicken taco or fajita bowls. You use all of the same ingredients that you would in a taco or fajita, whatever you are craving, except you throw it in a bowl with some ground chicken. If you like sour cream or anything like that, then you can always replace that with Greek yogurt like we did here. And these are absolutely amazing. I crave burritos and tacos all of the time, so this does do a little bit to kind of curb those feelings. Meal number 3 is bunless burgers. Again, all of the ground beef from these burgers comes from that local farmer. It is all grass-fed, it's organic, it is amazing for you, and I use all of the same toppings that I would normally get on a burger, like onions, lettuce, tomato, ketchup, mustard, whatever you put on a regular burger, you put on this, except you just don't have a bun. I used lettuce as parts of the bun. I typically eat this with a fork or knife, but this does, in particularly, this is a big one for cravings, because I do love me some burgers, and this kind of takes that away, and I can get away with a lot more at home rather than getting something out at a restaurant, which is going to be a lot less healthy. Meal number 4 is going to be the chicken Asian lettuce wrap. Now, these are absolutely amazing, but all you have to do is take a bowl, throw some ground chicken in there with some vegetables, some ginger, some coconut aminos, some sesame oil, a couple other ingredients, cook them all up, and then you use a piece of lettuce to drop some of the mix into, and then you eat it almost like a little lettuce taco, and these are absolutely amazing. They are terrific for cravings if you love Asian food like I do. But you're not gonna have nearly the amount of calories or bad stuff in it that you would if you went out to a restaurant. Meal number 5 is gonna be eggs, and eggs on top of eggs on top of eggs. I eat so many eggs, you would not believe it. I get all of them from a local source for $3 a dozen, and thank goodness I do, because I eat them virtually every single day. An average meal for me will be 8 to 10 eggs with a little bit of ham or some sweet potatoes or some avocado or something like that. And I just eat them all the times in all varieties. Whole eggs, I don't separate the egg white. I eat the entire thing, and they are just absolutely amazing. If you do not have access to local fresh eggs, definitely look around, because I'm sure there's someone around you who does provide them, and they're gonna be a lot cheaper and a lot healthier than they are at the grocery store. Meal number 6, which I eat a ton of, is white chili. Utilizing something like chicken or turkey as the meat base. You just brown the meat, and then I personally throw it in a crock pot with my seasonings and my beans and anything else that I wanna put in there, and then you just set it and forget it. You walk away, you come back, and you have a bunch of prepared meals that you can take with you anywhere. It is so easy. I would highly recommend it. You can dress it up however you want, and again, very much like the taco or fajita bowls, I like to utilize Greek yogurt in place of sour cream. It does amazing things. I really would highly encourage chili as a pretty much staple if you're going to be cutting body fat. And finally, number 7 is going to be all types of red meat. This could be steak, this could be lamb, this could be venison, this could be a ton of different things. I love eating red meat, and I do it all the time. I do it for the iron, for the recovery, for the protein, for the awesomeness. It is just a terrific food source if you're trying to gain muscle and burn body fat, so I would highly encourage it. One of my favorite things to do is grill up some steak with some sort of vegetable like asparagus or broccoli or a little side salad, but then I also take onions, and I mandolin them down very thin, and I add some avocado oil plus some mushrooms, and I throw them in a little self-made tin foil bowl, and I throw them on the grill as well. It just makes an amazing meal, and I would highly, highly recommend it. Also, things like lamb. My wife is Armenian, so there is a lot of lamb in our diet, so all different types of lamb. I would just highly, highly recommend red meat if you are trying to make some substantial progress with your body in your life. Oh, and salads. I can't believe I almost forgot salads. I eat them so much that I almost forgot about it. I literally eat salads almost every single day. They always have grilled chicken, but I add a ton of different vegetables into them. Salads, I find, are an absolute amazing way to stick to your diet because you end up chewing a lot. It definitely fills you up with the fiber. It is a really, really good option if you are trying to lose weight. You really can't get away with not doing salads. Plus, the vegetables are amazing for you. Make sure you wash them. And again, if you use something like grilled chicken, then that's a really good healthy protein source. Definitely utilize salads. Now, in addition to these meals, I use a lot of protein powder. I probably take 3 to 4 protein shakes a day. And when I do snack, it is things like deviled eggs or beef jerky or vegetables or fruit. Outside of that, that was pretty much all that I've done for the past couple months. And like I said, I lost about 25 to 30 pounds that I intended to lose, and then getting Lyme disease. If you didn't watch my last video, I've been through a bunch of health stuff in the last couple months. But getting Lyme disease and having kidney stones and things like that definitely made me not eat or train quite as much as I would like to, and that definitely hurt my body fat. So maybe I lost a couple more pounds, probably close to 10 that I did not intend to. But here we are. Now we're starting to rebuild. Still in a little bit of pain, but feeling a lot better. Had my best workout in months 2 days ago, and today I'm going to train super hard. So I'm really looking forward to it. I thank you all for everything that you do to support the channel. I really hope this video will help each and every single one of you. If you need some ideas of stuff to eat that are just a little bit of healthier choices that might curb some of those cravings and do some of that stuff, I would highly encourage it because you will perform better. Your brain will work better. You'll like your body better. You'll like everything about your life better if you are eating more clean. We forget about that because we forget what good feels like. And when you're eating junk all the time, literally, like you're just kind of in like a little bit of a stupor and a little bit of a physical funk. So this will help knock you out of it. So I'd highly encourage that you do try some of these meals. Again, if any of them seem particularly interesting to you, leave that in the comment section down below. And maybe I'll do a standalone video showing how to prepare that, sharing the ingredients, all those types of things. So again, I thank you all for absolutely everything that you do to help me, help support the channel. The coaching calls have been absolutely amazing. So many of you have been calling, and it's been great to meet so many of you. And thank you all for the programs. I'm actually throwing around the idea of releasing 1 to 2 more sandbag programs in the next couple months. So again, if that's something you're interested in, let me know. I thank you for absolutely everything. I'm going to go train. I will catch up with you later in the week. Until I do got something amazing in my lives, keep working hard, people. Be nice to each other. I'll see you then.